Here's everything I eat in a day, London edition. Unfortunately, jet lag had us sleeping through our alarms, so we started in the middle of the day. We spent most of the afternoon in Notting Hill on Portobello Road Market. I saw this boba place and walked in. I ended up getting a mango milk tea, and it had a bunch of mango pieces at the bottom. I never realized how much I loved boba until recently, and this was one of the best drinks I think I've ever had in my life. Or maybe it's not boba, maybe it's technically just a milk tea. I guess I didn't realize how much I loved milk teas. But I honestly love milk so much, so it makes sense. But the mix of mango and milk together was just like heaven sent. Matt doesn't really like mango, and he actually really liked it. And this is going to be controversial because I know we can get this in the States, but we can't get it anywhere near us. So we saw a Joe in the Juice and I had to stop by and try it. There's something about this packaging that just gets me, and I had to know what the hype was about. The one he chose is called the Serrano. It had ham, mozzarella, tomato, pesto. And I actually feel like it is kind of worth the hype. There's something about the bread and the mixture of everything that's just really refreshing, but it's not too filling. It was a good little snack for us before we went to dinner. I regret not trying one of their smoothies because they look like Erewhon dupes and they looked so good. For dinner, we went to the ever popular 74 Duke, which you couldn't get a reservation to the entire time that we were there. But we walked up and it was kind of cold outside. He asked if we wanted to sit outside and we said, yep, we're willing to do whatever. Because I had to see what the hype was about, and let me tell you what, this was one of the best meals I've ever had. I never thought a cheeseburger in England would be better than a cheeseburger in Colorado or French fries. But just looking at these is having my mouth watering again. That sauce that they served with the hamburger was unbelievable. It was perfectly tender. All of the ingredients were so fresh. It wasn't too much. It wasn't too heavy. Same with the pasta. Nothing was too overpowering. It was such a flavorful meal without being too rich, if that makes sense. And of course, we had to try the cookies and ice cream that everybody tries when they come here. Look at those little flakes of salt. In my mind, these looked like they were a little too cooked and they were a little too crispy. No, they were so tender. The ice cream was so good. The banana flavor of ice cream is the most popular, but our waitress recommended vanilla, and I'm so glad we went with it because it was so good. I'm telling you what, this restaurant is a little touristy, but I think it's worth the hype. We actually had an amazing bar on top of our hotel, and after shopping for a while, we went up there for a nightcap. Mine being a Shirley Temple, of course, and it was amazing. Ended the night with this little date treat. That was pretty subpar, but the rest of my day was amazing, so I didn't even care.